Welcome back. And in developments coming in from a brewing controversy from the industrial corridor of Chennai, Hyundai Motors has come out to deny any and all charges of duty evasion. Now, the company in a press release stated that Hyundai Motors will challenge the show cause notice served by the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence. Now, Hyundai had been accused of duty evasion to the extent of 266 crore rupees in the import of automobile components. Now, the company has denied any misdeclaration or suppression of information. In some national updates now, in a development that could bring more trouble for the government, Public Accounts Chairman Murli Manohar Joshi has circulated a reworked report on the 2G allocation of to PAC members. Now, the reworked PAC report on 2G allocation questions the role of Prime Minister and the then Finance Minister P. Chidambaram. Now, PAC Chief Joshi's last report on 2G was rejected by the UPA members. But UPA doesn't have the majority this time in the new PAC. If we take a look at the numbers game in the PAC, 9 members of the PAC support the report, but 9 are against it. 3 SP and BSP members are neither supporting nor opposing it. Now, 1 seat is also vacant at this point. So, if the Congress wants to get the reworked report of the PAC also rejected, it will need the support from the SP and the BSP. A reaction was mixed on the streets of New York as the word spread that the US credit rating was downgraded. Now, Standard & Poor's, the company, said it is issuing a negative outlook, meaning that there was a chance it will be lowering the rating further within the next 2 days. A downgrade a notch lower to AA will occur if the agency sees smaller reductions in spending than the Congress and the administration have agreed to, making higher interest rates or new fiscal pressures during this period. And India Inc. has seen mixed reactions on S&P's ranking as well. Now, at least 30 US troops, including 20 SEALs, were killed when a NATO helicopter was shot down in Afghanistan. Now, the US Navy SEALs were members of the elite Team 6 counter-terrorism unit that killed the most wanted terrorist Osama bin Laden in Pakistan earlier this year. Now, this attack is said to be the deadliest single incident of foreign troops in 10 years of the war in Afghanistan. Now, reports suggest that the Taliban quickly claimed to have shot down the helicopter during a firefight. 7 Afghan commandos on board were also killed. Well, you've seen and you've heard cases of students getting fake caste certificates to get admission in colleges. Well, now one need not go that way to get a degree. There's an easier way. Enroll in a private learning center affiliated to a university and pay up. Even a PhD degree can be acquired in this way. NDTV's Vikram Chaudhary finds out in this investigative report.
अभी जुलाई है तो अभी हो गए
अब तो हाँ 23 से स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं।
ओके, तो एक चीज़ बताओ, एग्ज़ाम का जैसे मैं अभी हम लोग के एयरपोर्ट में ना कॉन्ट्रैक्ट पे हूँ तो बड़ा कम टाइम होता है।
एग्ज़ाम में बुक आगे रख के कर सकते हो, हम लोगों ने कोई हेल्प नहीं करनी, तो अपने बुक में से कर सकते हैं।
अच्छा, तो जैसे मैं साल भर अभी पढ़ता नहीं हूँ तो मुझे वो भी तो नहीं पता होगा ना कौन सा क्वेश्चन है।
वो तो आपको एक बार तो देखना, वहाँ पर ऑलमोस्ट स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं तो आपस में ना स्टूडेंट्स बैठ कर वो कर लेते हैं कि मैं ये क्वेश्चन ढूंढ लेता हूँ, से तुम ये ढूंढ लो, तो वो आप लोग आपस में जब कर लेते हो तो फिर ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं होता उसमें ढूंढने में।
12th करी थी, काफ़ी गैप हो गया 7-8 साल।
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं।
Want a BA, BSc or even PhD degree without eligibility, willingness to study, attendance or even exams? NDTV takes you inside the great education bazaar, the mushrooming private universities of India, offering lakhs of degrees across the table every year for a fee and a bribe.
The best way, we are told, is to go to a study center in your town, an admission, counseling and distant education outlet that represents one or more private universities in different parts of the country. Study centers that are owned by private individuals and are at the core of this multi-crore racket that runs with ease in this degree-hungry country.
जैसे मेरी जगह दूसरा बंदा पेपर देगा तो कहीं उसकी प्रॉब्लम
वो आपने देखना है, वहाँ पर कोई जाके प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी, लेकिन आपके सिग्नेचर्स की प्रॉब्लम आपने देखनी है। तो अगर आप तो सिंपल लिखते हो तो कोई भी कर देगा, अगर आप बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड करते हो
मैं ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट से करता हूँ
तो वो तो कोई नहीं कर सकता फिर, उसमें प्रॉब्लम आती है।
ये कब से, अभी इस ईयर में होगा, नेक्स्ट ईयर में होगा?
नहीं, अब तो नेक्स्ट में होगा, ये इस ईयर में पॉसिबल नहीं है।
Moving ahead now, even as a 10-year-old girl poses for the cover of a popular magazine, the act has sparked off outrage. We get you the reactions on the other side.